The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. Meanwhile, on the other side, there you see the Buccaneers head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to... Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go on a sweltering hot day in Tampa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. It's Otten in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on
from the 43. Here's second and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That's taken in by Thomas. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Here's Irvin. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
The 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
In motion comes Thomas. Nix from the gun on third down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field. with very little resistance. And he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. They get 18 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay...
And he'll take this one in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Reichard, good with the extra point. The Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the
Try
play.
again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. 2nd down. Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a first down.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll go play action with Nix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
On the ground, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Irvin, the ball carrier.
It's 3rd and 4.
Turner on the tackle. No gain on the play.
In motion comes
3rd
Thomas.
and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Bucky.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it, and he's going to bring this one down. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Hey, total opposite so far in these first 2 possessions, scoring the touchdown on their opening drive. They gave it right back a moment ago when the fumble was returned for 6 the other way. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. From 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He finds a man downfield, it's Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Throwing is Nix. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at and near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Irving trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And so much is being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
27 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Vikings
on play action, here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. The Bucs have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. On second down, it's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble. The other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run, and this is Amari Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Run out of the gun for Genty. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Buccaneers.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
10 at the 14-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback.
And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Elijah Kinetik in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstill.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it at the 3. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal. Genty. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Bucs offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Keanu Benton in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium, the Patriots at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They get the interception of Drake May, they get some blocks, they get the touchdown, pick 6. The Titans have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Brian Robinson. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Browns move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
On the ground, it's Kinetik. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. There's no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Yaya Diaby. He's in there in a drop-up. And it leads to 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run with Irving. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go play action with Nix. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's Ibuka in motion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down. Nix. That's hauled in on the left behind the core. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's in. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Vikings 17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line.
42 yards. And the Vikings first down.
The runner right here, and it's Gentry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
For the Vikings field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To throw is Nix. Got a man It's Thomas. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 6.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
13 yards on the play. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
11 more yards. That's another.
It's Otten in motion. The give. This is Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Right back to Irving. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Chris Jenkins Jr. in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Here's a designed run.
J.J. McCarthy.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 46.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Vikings.
The throw, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage.
27. Buccaneers.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's on the play. Complete to Brian Thomas Jr. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Nix going to look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Saberstill.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll run the draw with Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Woolen. And the Buccaneers will have great field position right around midfield.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Bucs offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
That's caught by Puka. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Complete to Puka Nacua. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back within a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he finds the space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and a yard.
They'll go with the sneak. And now move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They run right up the gut with Genty. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll run with Kinetik. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Kinetik. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Vikings 34, Buccaneers 26.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading right. A 1st down throw for Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Complete to Ryan Thomas Jr. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Buccaneers.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play.
Now here comes the spike, and they stop it with exactly 50 seconds on the clock. Second down. Nix. Throw right side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Nix. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. You want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. Edwards. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? That one on target for Williams. He's got it. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.